Hi guys, Mark Wood here, Director of Instruction at Chichester Golf Academy and World's Best Golf Destinations, and welcome to video number 3 in Build a Better Short Game series, and we're still on pitching. So today in the pitching video we're going to look at how we can control distance with the wedges. Now I carry 3 wedges. I carry a 56 degree wedge, a 52 degree wedge and my normal pitching wedge. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a system that you can use, which I teach with a lot of my clients, and we use it on FlightScape. So I always use FlightScape in lessons because that tracks how far the ball carries. But let's get stuck into today's video. So what I would like you to do, I want you to start thinking about controlling your distance by the backswing length and the forward swing length being the same distance. So I would hit my 52 degree wedge, my 56 and my pitching wedge 3 distances with each club. So let's do distance number 1. So I get into my good pitching setup position, and distance number 1 is where you swing back so the hands get to hip high and you go through to hip high. So you just make a little hip to hip swing. So let's go ahead and just play a couple of those. So I'm in that good stance. For a hip to hip, I'd just probably narrow my stance down a little bit, but everything else in the setup stays the same. So here we go, hip to hip. Just a little hip to hip swing. And with my 52 degree wedge, that's going to get me out there about sort of 35 yards. So again, that good setup position, and then from there, hip to hip. And those are carrying out there exactly the same distance each time. I'll show you what that looks like from down the line as well. So again, we'll do a little hip to hip swing. So again, it's landed out there about 35 yards from me, so there's some good consistency with that. So the next distance I'm looking at with my 52 degree wedge is going to be more of a chest to chest swing. So that's where I swing my hands up to chest high in the backswing, through to chest high in the forward swing. So again, I'll do that with my 52, my 56 and my pitching wedge. So here we go, chest to chest. And that's going to get out there about 65 yards for me. And all the time, I've monitored this on my FlightScape, so I know what my carry distances are with all my wedges when I do a hip to hip swing, chest to chest swing, and a shoulder to shoulder swing, which is going to be the last swing length. But I seriously recommend that you do that. Go to somebody with a launch monitor and get your wedge distances mapped out for you. You should do that with all your clubs as well. So again, let's do another chest to chest swing. And again, that's gone out there, similar distance to the last one. Again, we'll have a look, see what that looks like from down the line as well. And then we'll do the last one of a shoulder to shoulder swing length. So from down the line, this is what a chest to chest is going to look like. And again, it's gone out there, similar carry distances to the last one. So, you know, you start to build a lot of consistency when you start making the swing, the backswing and the forward swing the same length. So keeping the swing length the same back and through, hip to hip or chest to chest, or this last one, shoulder to shoulder, is really going to start to give you a lot of consistencies in your pitching, especially when it comes to that distance control. Don't forget, you've got to try and glue it together with a bit of rhythm. You know, you don't want to sort of find as though you're hitting a chest to chest at that speed 1 minute, then you go a little bit quicker the next and then a little bit slower the next, because you will get inconsistent distances. So you'll get used to what your rhythm is, and like I say, try and get it monitored on launch monitors, so you start to build in what your distances are. You'll feel what your swing should feel like when you're going hip to hip, chest to chest with those rhythms, and like I say, it's going to really start to help you. So let's have a look at the last one then, where we go shoulder to shoulder. So I'm going to start to widen my stance out just a little bit with this one, but everything else in the setup stays the same. And then we do a shoulder to shoulder swing. And I know for me that goes about 90 yards with a shoulder to shoulder swing. So that's about 90 yards. So again, I'll do one more and then we'll do one from down the line. So again, that good setup position, slightly wider stance, shoulder to shoulder. So again, that's gone out there, similar distance to the last one. Let's take a look, see what it looks like from down the line. Okay, so this is what a shoulder to shoulder looks like from down the line. Those last 2 shots have pitched out there about 90 yards, which is pretty much in the bunker just there. So let's do a shoulder to shoulder. turn through. Again, that's lovely. It's going to be about 90 yards again, so it's perfect. So like I say, I do that with my 52, my 56 and my pitching wedge. I've got all my distances mapped down, and that really tightens up my short game, and it's certainly going to tighten up your short game as well. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Don't forget to thumbs up the video and also post your comments below. Thanks very much.